Alright, so we're playing mono green with splashing white for On Sarah's Wings. Mono green knights. And yes, this is a knight deck. Every single creature in the deck is a knight because Sigiled Sword of Vaelron or Valeron. I think it's Vaelron. I don't think it matters. So it's basically mono green stompy without Steel Leaf Champion, which led me to see this card because they both have something to do with knights. Steel Leaf Champion is a knight. Saw this. It's like, alright, we're bringing it in. I need my knights. And other than that, nothing too weird. 2 Gultas. Mostly because I haven't played with the Gulta yet, the new art. Hell, I've never played with Gulta before, so that'd be pretty cool. I got the 8 white sources, similar to like when mono white splashes red or blue. They just do like the checks and the shocks of said color. And then in the side we have 2 harpooners, 4 wild growth walkers. I don't have them in the main. I don't think there's enough exploring for that. And I like them in the side against mono red and stuff. Treasure map for slower games. If I can find something to take out, usually don't. So I don't know. This might just be better being something else like Ixalan's Binding. I think that makes more sense actually. 4 Carnage Tires for control stuff, and then Immortal Sun, because it's very difficult for Esper to answer this if it resolves. Although it's kind of hard to have it resolve. It's a 6 mana counterable sorcery speed threat. But if it resolves, it's really good. Do I still like Treasure Map? I still do like Treasure Map. I don't know what I'd take out though. Let's just not bother with it for now. Alright, let's do a constructed event. Let's roll. It is Mono Green Knights, and it will always be called that. Every single card in the deck is a knight. Daylight Savings destroyed me, by the way. Just lol, man, with the raid. What up? What up? Thanks for the raid. We literally just started doing the YouTube video with Mono Green Knights like 2 seconds ago. That's funny. Okay, sure. This is my first real attempt at a creature deck in like 2 months. So I might not play as good as the average player when it comes to creature-based decks, because I don't play a lot of creature decks. Okay, alright. Alright, looks like it's Esper. I almost said good game again. Yeah, I'm gonna get in my opponent's head. Alright, it actually is Esper. Don't you... Oh, I can't avoid this. I can never avoid the turn 2 Thought Eraser. I swear. Opponent mulled to 5 and still had the mana for it and the card. I can't avoid this card, I swear. So they're probably going to take... Okay. I would have saw a reason to take Nullhide, unless they think they can counter it in time. So do we cast one of these? I'll cast Llanowar Elves. I'd rather go into Jade Light if they can't answer the elf. That's funny. Alright, looks like they can't answer the elf. And they played a tap land. Okay. Alright, well, we found the land anyways, so... I don't think they're gonna have Syncopate. I'm gonna run this out, actually. Oh no, they have something. Please just be a cast down. Okay. Alright. Sweet. Actually, if it was a cast down, they probably would have killed the Llanowar Elves before I untapped. They saw that we didn't have a 3rd land. This Nullhide could put serious work in if they don't have Kaya's Wrath. They need a white sword. Wait. Okay, that doesn't help cast Kaya's Wrath. I think any other land ever would, though. Alright, let's swing. $16. So... let's just run this out. I don't think it's that relevant here. There's not many enchantments in the Esper. And I think it's the least threatening card in our hand, so I'd rather have that countered first. I really want the Jade Light to resolve. I guess it really boils down to not getting Kaya's Wrath, though. White, white, black. Okay, they can cast Kaya's Wrath now. Alright, they'll probably take Jade Light? They took an Explore creature last... Oh, they did that real quick. Looks like the last card in their hand is castable, so I don't think it's a Kaya's Wrath. Let's just run out another Nullhide then. Actually, it might not be castable. It could just be holding priority because of the Nullhide activation. Opponent can do that as well. Good thing I caught that. Otherwise, they'd be playing around stuff that they might not have. Sweet. So we won because they mulled to 5, pretty much. We won with only 3 lands, though. Alright, so Carnage Tyrant. I'm going to take out On Sarah's Wings. Probably take out the Namesake card. I don't want to, though. But Binding seems really good here. Alright, so does Immortal Sun. If they have Lyra, I'm going to want these Harpooners. But if they don't have Lyra, I'm not going to not want these. Do I expect them to bring in... what would I do? I play Esper all day. Would I bring in Thief of Sanity against a mono green deck? I don't think I would. Nope. I might bring in Cry of the Canarium. That's pretty good against us. I don't know. Alright, let's try a game without Crawl Harpooner. We're up a game, and I do want some bindings. I'm going to take out one sword. Might just take out the other one. Yeah, I'm going to take the other one out. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But we are trying to win here. I don't think the sword is that necessary. All our threats are pretty strong without the sword. And this isn't a creature base deck we're up against. Okay, no white mana, but we do have the Growth Chambered Chain. Potentially. Start chaining those together. It kind of depends how many Mortifies they have. I can't avoid this card. I swear to God, I can't avoid this card on turn 2. They take Carnage Tyrant. Yep, that makes sense. I can't get out of this turn 2 Thought Eraser every time. Blue-black X decks. It's always a turn 2 Thought Eraser. Okay. Oh my God. Alright, so we'll take Bronzodon. Yep, that would be our next turn's play. So now we're just going to evolve this. Yeah, let's just evolve this now. I'm not going to develop the Jade Light. I'd rather guarantee I get one of these to keep this going. They need to deal with these still before I even bother with the Jade Light. Still a turn before they can cast a fairy. I don't think they're going to cast Kaya's Wrath on this thing. They could counter this. They know about this. Let's swing first. Let's see what happens. Alright. I think I'm going to cast Nullhide. What's the worst card in our hand? Actually, it's probably Jade Light. Yeah, let's have them counter that if they want. I think that's the worst card in there. It resolved immediately, though. Moment of Craving. Okay. Another Carnage Tyrant. Unfortunately, it's going to be in our hand for a turn before we can cast it. So they might be able to discard it. Though they need the remaining 2 Thought Erasers. Oh, of course. Alright, that's bad. That's bad. I can't immediately kill it. Oh, they're actually going to minus. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to run out another one. Yep, let's just do that. And then get the thing we just shuffled away there. Tucked away back into our hand. The problem with going for Nullhide here is Kaya's Wrath. I'd rather just have these chaining threats. And Teferi is under... I don't know, actually. Huh. Maybe I should have cast Nullhide there. The only thing that would have dealt with it would be Kaya's Wrath. Whereas now they can just find any sort of spot removal spell to kill this. Looks like they don't have a spot removal spell. I think they would have cast it now to untap some mana with the Teferi. Well, either way, I'm definitely just going to swing towards this. Okay, it died immediately. Develop the Carnage Tyrant to avoid discard spells, and the only thing that stops this now is removal on end step into Eldritch Reborn or Kaya's Wrath. Wow, they actually had Eldritch Reborn, but fortunately we have the answer. We have the answer to both sides of it too, which is really, really nice. Vivian Reed is really good. So they can't steal our own Carnage Tyrant with the Eldritch Reborn. And I have to Vivian Reed this turn, so they can't counter Vivian Reed. So if they have an answer to the Growth Spiral Guardian... Alright, they don't! We win! Wow. Awesome. Carnage Tyrant. Too strong. Although it seemed like they didn't have any spot removal. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent all but one. Cool. Alright. That was a good first game. Opponent had some budget lands there, but they were playing an honest game of Esper, had all the discard spells in the world. We just kept making threats. They couldn't keep up. Saw no Kaya's Wrath either. Okay, one land and no Llanowar Elves. Yeah, I'm not keeping this. And a bunch of stuff that doesn't play nicely with Nullhide. 2 lands, 2 Vivian Reeds. Okay, I'm banking on this Growth Spiral Guardian. Growth Chamber Guardian. Another Guildgate deck. Okay, alright. Also, if you're new to the chat, I do have a YouTube channel, which is where this constructed event will be going. So do go check that out. No Guild Summit, that's nice. Could still have Growth Spiral, though I doubt there's any counter spell. Do I want to... Let's dig for the 5th land for Vivian Reed instead. Okay, this looks like a Growth Spiral. I doubt it's like a Lightning Strike or anything. Okay, well, that was easy. Let's hope there's no Wilderness Reclamation. That would be a problem, because I can't Vivian Reed next turn. Alright, there isn't. And they're doing this without a Guild Summit, so that's nice as well. And they're tapped out. And we have a white source for this. I might just adapt instead, though. I don't know. Is that better, just adapting? Puts more pressure. This isn't very relevant right now. Yeah, let's just do this. It also means I can develop the Llanowar Elves at the same time. This plays into Gates Ablaze, but so does this. Probably just cast Vivian Reed next turn. Gates Ablaze is going to be really annoying. It can pretty much kill Ghalta, too. They have enough gates for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sure they will. Oh no, they only have 5. This isn't a gate. I'm sure they have enough gates to kill Ghalta. Wonder what they're thinking about. Gatebreaker Ram is also an issue, because that thing's huge. I guess I can fly over it until they find a Gates Ablaze. It's good they don't have one. Looks like maybe another growth spiral. Yep. Alright, let's swing all out first. See what happens. Nothing. Let's develop a Vivian Reed. This kills that 3/4 angel that gains a bunch of life, but let's just take an enchantment removal spell. A naturalize effect. Although we have a punch in hand, we have 2 Vivian Reeds. I keep calling Vivian Reed Teferi. They almost do the same thing. They have a -3 that answers a permanent. Although Vivian Reed answers less permanents. And then both a plus that draws 2 cards a turn. Alright, there's the Gates Ablaze. There's a giant ram. Okay, this is kind of bad.
Come to me.
Vine Mare. So I can surprise kill our opponent, or I can act as though I can only deal 4 with this, and then adapt it, and then surprise give it an extra power. And I don't think there's an instant speed answer to this. So I'm going to do that. Let's run this out. Actually, can I adapt and cast this amongst these 2 turns and this? 1, 2, 3. I'll cast this. 4. And the next turn I'll have 7 mana. The adapt is 3. Okay, so I can develop another creature right now. Let's do that. Actually, I might have wanted to cast this one, because this incentivizes Gates Ablaze way more than this. Probably wanted to cast this Bronzodon instead. Alright, this has Vigilance. Alright.
Not again.
Damn it. Okay, that's a problem. I guess I'll just still fire up this on the Vine Mare. We're gaining 6 life a turn. That's pretty huge, and then we can just leave up the adapt. I think that's just better than developing a Bronzodon. They don't have any enchantments. Alright, well, our window is closing here. I can't even swing with this Vine Mare anymore. This might actually just be completely over. I can't get through all this. This is a legendary enchantment too, so I can't cast a second one. Can't kill that. These both have trample, and I can't... Oh, come on. Wait, no, Vivian Reed kills flyers. I'm stupid. Alright, we're kind of still doing things, I guess, for now.
Let's see. Draw and fire.
Play this and play a tap land. Swing. Almost have enough power to trade off with the goat. Almost 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, never mind. Second Gates Ablaze. I should have expected that. They just drew 800 cards.
I always survive. You'll see.
Blue, blue, red. They just go all out. They just draw all the cards. Well, there's no point in blowing this up now. They've seen their entire deck pretty much. I imagine there's even more Gates Ablaze for follow-up threats from us. This isn't lethal immediately, but if they have another circuitous route in 2 fetchable lands, we will be dead. Is there any way at all I can win this game? Nope. There's like nothing in the deck that gets us out of this. Opponent just has way too many resources. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about Carnage Tyrant. Though Binding of Ixalan seems very good here. Also, I guess, does Immortal Sun seem good? They don't have any creatures, really. M. Ronan, thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Please check out the YouTube channel if you got a moment. It's that funny looking link I have down below. Okay, I'm probably going to take out the sword. I keep taking out the sword, and I don't want to, but... You know what? Actually, it isn't the worst, because it starts making tokens, and it can get out of hand fairly quickly. So it's not the worst here. On Sarah's Wings flies over the goats, but they have Hydroid Craces, and what else? Gates Ablaze, and I get 2 for 1 on just like one creature. I don't think this is good. Harpooner can kill a flyer, but it's kind of difficult. I don't know how I feel about Carnage Tyrant, because it dies to the same thing everything else dies to, and it just costs more. I don't think they have any counter spells, and if they do, I don't think they're going to bring them in anyways. Baratodon seems nice. Wild Growth Walker also seems nice. There's not much exploring. There's only 8 explore cards. Excuse me. I guess it's better than Harpooner. I don't think Harpooner's doing anything. Gulta, if we get out a fast Gulta, can potentially steal a game. So let's keep Gulta in. Like, just get Gulta before it can die to a Gates Ablaze. This does not seem like a good matchup. Alright, this hand is everything we've ever wanted in Mono Green Knights. Looks like they're deciding what initial land to play. Yep. So here might just develop the sword. No, it's not doing anything though. Yeah, let's just do 2-drop Llanowar Elves. Which 2-drop though? I guess the one that could help us find lands is better, because we definitely need more lands. Alright, easy. And there's no Gates Ablaze next turn, so I can hopefully do something with these before they die. It'd be nice to see another tap land this turn, so they don't just Growth Spiral. Alright, nice. Second Chamber Guardian's nice. Kind of in the same spot as last turn. Casting the sword right now doesn't produce additional pressure. So I think I'm going to just cast a Vine Mare. How much do I want to play into Gates Ablaze? This can't die to Gates Ablaze next turn because an untapped source can't be a gate and it won't die. But I want to maximize all the value out of these. Like, I want as much mana to get from these. So I'm actually just going to do this here. It means we're going to lose our whole board to a Gates Ablaze, than an untapped land, just for 2. But I want to use these to develop more things. Just use all my mana. I think that's a good spot to be in. And if they don't have it, we untap and we're in a pretty good spot. Fairly fast clock. Kind of. I think their mind is blown about this sword. Like, what is this? It's +2/+0, vigilance, and is a knight. Alright, they didn't have it, but they had an untapped source. Curious. Alright, so they could just have an answer to whatever I like target with the sword. So let's just slap it on a Llanowar Elves, I guess. And swing. I'm not going to swing with this Llanowar Elves. Alright, we made it to the attack step, so we get the knight. I want the second mana for the second Chamber Guardian. Oh, there's no third land or fourth land, sorry, in their hand. How much do I want to play into it, though? We're all in. We're all in. We're all in. We also have no follow-up. They tapped 3 red, then scooped. I knew they didn't have it because they didn't have it last turn, and I seriously doubt they, I mean, they could have drawn it. They had 2 draw steps there, but you don't have to manually float to cast it, so it wasn't getting sweaty when they started tapping. Do I want to change anything? Wild Growth Walkers, maybe just more of them for the Explorer. It just gets out of range. It means I have to take out the sword. Oh, man. Yeah, alright. The sword worked, though. It worked. We got a game. We have footage. Works every time it's played. Which was once. Okay, there's a Ghalta. And some potentially very large 2-drops. Opponent's down to 6. Also, I think you're going to lose more games playing around things than you are just playing into them. So, if they had it, they had it. If they didn't, we win faster than we otherwise would have if we tried to play around it. Increasing their chances to find it later. Alright, we found an early enough walker to probably keep it, because we still have 2 Explorer cards in our hand. Okay. Let's run this out. Let's swing. I guess I'll play the... just run these out as well. Don't want to forget about that. So, they can still do land Gates Ablaze. Nope. Well, they can... it's just always... it's always looming. It's always looming. I should just stop bringing it up. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, let's look for a land so we can double Explore card. We found it. We found that. I don't want to get rid of this. Let's keep it. Can almost cast Ghalta. Oh my god, we can cast Ghalta. I forgot the counters on this. They can't Gates Ablaze this. We're gonna win. Come on. Double Gates Ablaze? Is that even enough? There's only 4 gates in play. So that's not enough to kill Ghalta. Turn 4 Ghalta. Yes! 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 Hey, fly what? Flies what? No, wait. Fly swat. I don't know, I read it too fast. You're just beating people up with mono green knights. Oh, yes, it's working. I mean, it's pretty much just mono green, but it doesn't have Steel Leaf Champion, which I think is a pretty damn good card to have. I just don't own any, and I couldn't craft them. I don't have any rare wild cards. Ask yourself, do you feel lucky? I suppose I do, actually. 2 lands, a Llanowar Elves, a white source, on Sarah's Wings, and namesake card. This hand is a dream. As long as they're not playing something that makes it a nightmare. Okay. This looks like Simic Nexus, which is very unfortunate. We just sort of... oh no, it's Sultai. Alright. I guess I'd prefer it to be Sultai, although that still seems like quite the difficult matchup. What is the best card to cast here? I don't even know. You know what? I want this out in play as soon as possible. I'm going to develop the sword. So Nullhide can turn into a knight. Opponent's looking at it. I'm waiting for the first person to just not even read this. It's our entire game plan right here. This looks like a Jade Light. Okay, well, they have the best opener ever. I guess they could have had a Llanowar Elves on one. Would have made this even better. But either way, that's absolutely insane. Oh, they don't swing? What? I would have... I'm honestly confused. Okay. Let's play Nullhide then. I would have swung with the 3-5. Because you can still block the Llanowar Elves if I gear it up. They shock themselves? Oh, come on. Really? Well, I guess nothing we do matters, because these are just gonna... The life total aside, I just can't get through this. I mean, I can make this fly, but Vivian Reed just blows this up, and then... Well, that means they have to have a Vivian Reed. And on top of all this... Oh, there's this on top, too. Yeah, this is not looking good. Alright, Can I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can't 6 and then do that. Let's cast this. Don't want that. So do I want to put the sword on something and swing? Not really. I guess I'd prefer to just cast Barontodon. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is ridiculous. They had the most insane explore half of their deck possible into an Assassin's Trophy that undoes our game plan. Yeah, this... I can't beat this. This opener's way too insane. The trophy just blows up. Either the sword or the on Sarah's wings. They might even just hold on to the trophy until I do go for something that they're actually concerned about. They didn't swing with the 6-8. That's kind of confusing. Well, I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, they're going to trophy this. Is that what's happening? I would gladly have them trophy this. No? Alright, well, let's pump this. If they kill this with the trophy, that'd be nice. Before I get to the finally adapt it. Looks like that's what they're doing. Nice. Alright, so we ended up getting that out of their hand. So I can try to double block this, but if another removal spell comes up, we just lose everything. Yeah, I don't want to block it. Alright, don't have another removal spell? Okay, that doesn't interact with what we're trying to do.
I only pick targets that
Just barely, but there goes the sword. Okay, that's not good here, is it? No, it'll just die. Alright, so let's do this. On Sarah's wings it. Probably kill Vraska. Damn right it's nice. Yes, alright. And pass. With a pretty decent follow-up. This does have hexproof, but they can easily turn that off and then, like, string together Vivian Reed or another Assassin's Trophy. Have we seen any blue yet? Any blue cards? We have not. So this is definitely a Krasis deck. It would really suck to see Hostage Taker. Pay for the Nullhide, Hostage Taker it, and then we just kind of flop around like a fish till they just beat us to death. Whoops. They can still swing with the 6-8. I'm not going to block it. Oh, I guess they can't, actually. This is a 7-7. Alright, there's no, like, pump effects or anything. It looks like our opponent's trying to close this game out as quickly as possible, and that's totally reasonable. Do I trade Jade Lights? I think we're all in on this one creature. This Jade Light's not doing much. So, yes. and then take gain 7, take 9, so take 2. Kill a walker, which is huge. Alright, that just happened. No removal spell or anything. Ooh. Alright, well, we're probably back to just losing. Could have played around that. Never think about this because I always play decks where they never, ever, ever, ever... Alright. Might just lose now. Damn.
I've lost so much already.
Okay, well that's a start because it's castable. How many are left? Man, I probably should have played around that. I just didn't think of it. Ah, yeah, I should have played around that. It was a 7/7. I could have blocked, No, there was nothing with 2 power, so I couldn't have ever blocked with the Null Hide. Alright, well, we lose that. Then we lose Vivian Reed, and then, we're dead in 2 swings. And there's no out because they're at 38 life. Yep, that fine finality was a Yep, thanks, Galta. Thank you. That fine finality was a complete backbreaker, and I was probably safe playing around it, and did not. So that's really, really unfortunate. We had an out, and it just didn't come together. Is this a Carnage Tyrant game? I think it is, actually. They have counter spells like Disdainful Stroke, and I really should not expect them to have that absolutely insane double Wild Growth Walker bajillion explore things every game. Let's take out Harpooner. I don't expect Thief of Sanity. I do like Binding. It gets blown up by Assassin's Trophy, Vivian Reed. Not the small Vraska, but the fact that they do have the small Vraska leads me to believe they have the big Vraska, which does blow this up. Maybe I don't want Binding. What else do I want, though? I don't want this. If we draw like our opponent, we do want these, but I'm not going to bank on having that happen. I also have to take a card out. I don't want to take a sword out. Take a Vivian Reed out? We did bring in an Immortal Sun. Yeah, take a Vivian Reed out. Yeah, I agree with that. Alright. Unfortunately, we didn't win game 1, so I can't like mess around with Binding for a game. See if it works. Fly Swap, thanks for the follow, man. Do go check out my YouTube video, or YouTube channel. This is the YouTube video. Alright, yep. We got the card. We just have to have no oppressive, do we just cast it right now? No, let's slow our roll here. I have the mana for it. Ooh. No, let's not do that. I almost have 6 mana if I play land next turn. Oh no, because this comes in Summoning Sickness and cost 1. Okay. Can only cast 1 of these 2. Let's swing with this and this. Alright, they just quickly do the trade. We're gonna run out the sword and Llanowar Elves. Alright. Sport state is great. We can just keep turning our elves into knights here. The sword doesn't matter, it's just the knight clause. Alright, looks like they left up a counter spell instead of a something else. So do I swing with these 2 or develop a Jade Light? I don't think they have a counterspell for a Jade Light Ranger, so let's just swing with this. Boom. Easy. Definitely keep that on top. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. There's a black source. Hostage taker on this probably? Okay. Let's fire it up again. Hey. Put it on probably the knight token, right? Yeah. Let's just swing with like more things. Swing with these two. They can just easily trade off the token. Looks like they're gonna steal this Llanowar successfully. That's unfortunate. They are at 3 though. Llanowar doesn't save them. They're one shy of fine finality. Krasis doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. I didn't even realize how low they were. I was distracted. Alright, so we win. I think. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe not. So they block, block, block. They have to block this, and... Wait. Wait a minute. No, I think they're dead. Yeah, because we can adapt. And we get a token. They block, block, block. Take... Yep, they're dead. They're just dead on board with or without the adapt. They're lining up the best blocks possible. Alright, the sword did it. Boom, mono green knights, easy. Alright, we have to do it again though. Okay. Well, if they were confused game 1, they are totally not game 2. Although I guess game 2 they saw enough things to figure out what was going on. I don't even like Vivian Reed at all. Well, it still kills giant Krasis. Krasises. Baratsadon didn't seem to have, like, any targets. I didn't even realize that. It's a solid 3-drop, but I really want to try Binding. Could go for Gulta again, but... This is a game where maybe they don't have enough spot removal to keep Gulta down. This is a legendary. Maybe I only want 3 in the deck as a whole for future events. Let's do 1 Gulta. Oh, it's just like, it's such a bad card if things don't work. It just sits there in your hand. I don't like that. Let's just do the other Binding. Let's just do this. Yeah, I want to try Binding. I think it's just good enough. Michael Barker has subscribed to my YouTube channel. I didn't even know OBS tracked my YouTube subscribers. I've never got that indication before. That was weird. Well, if you're watching, thanks for the subscription. That was weird. I have to change that. I don't want to keep blooping. Keep this. It's just never happened while I was streaming. Opponent's down to 6, so the tap land. Alright, here's another Walker opener. This is not what we want to see. And pass. Let's see if they have a Jade Light. Nope, no Jade Light. That's really good. Hostage Taker's still in the deck. It looks like they're keeping it. That's a huge issue. Let's play a land and could just try to aggressively slam these things instead of adapting. I think that's better because it does have a hexproof. And if they don't have another explore creature, this is really good. Plays into our curve more nice than just running this out or adapting. They'll probably steal this. Yep. Oh god. Carnage Tyrant, that is not what I signed up for. Let's look for lands. Ooh. That's like the one card I'd keep if it wasn't a land. Damn. Well, we need 2 lands. So, I guess keeping this, right? Because binning it for the chance to maybe find lands... The first land doesn't even do anything. Yeah. Okay, well. They can't block this. Unless they want to give us the growth chamber back, and I don't think they do. I should have swung first, actually. Yeah, I should have swung first. That was kind of a mistake. I hope they don't have these of their own. I really hope they don't have their own growth chamber guardians. That would be hilarious. Okay. This can't be blocked by black creatures, but they only have one of those. So that's not really even that good here. Alright, let's swing. They can triple block it. And we can only trade with 2 creatures? Oh no, that can actually adapt. That can adapt. I should have thought about that before I... Whoops. Okay, they actually only blocked with 2, so... We still get the full trade-off here. Into a Vine-Mare. They kept the black creature around as well, which is nice, so we can profitably swing with Vine-Mare. Alright, there was no Disdainful Stroke. They tapped all their mana. Still need them to not have anything. And we need lands. Oh god. Though if we ever find 6 lands, they might not be able to beat this if I just keep slamming these in play over and over. Alright, that kind of sucks. They actually take the Llanowar Elves. Really? Wow. Sure. That's interesting. I would have took the Branchwalker. I can see why they took it, because obviously I can't do 4 mana nonsense, and I did draw a 4-drop. It just seems a little weird there. Let's see if they block with it. Nope. They can't block with these hostage takers. Well, now we do need 3 mana, actually, instead of just 2 for these Carnage Tyrants. Alright, well, that can block Vine-Mare, and I imagine it will. Actually, let's swing with these, because this can adapt. It depends if they block. If they don't block the way I want them to, then I'll just... Okay, they just double block? Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So do we null? No, let's just get another one of these. Trade off a hostage taker. Kill the Krasis. And now we're falling way behind, I think. Yep. We're just way, way behind. This Nullhide's a good blocker still, though. But they can just make a joke out of these Carnage Tyrants eventually. Interesting attack. I will trade off. Okay, I was about to say, if they have a Disdainful Stroke, this is definitely over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nullhide's a very good blocker, though. Oh, never mind. What's this? Chupacabra? Cast down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. Oh, never mind. They have even more Explore. Actually, looks like they have the same amount of Explore cards as we do. Just 8 Explore cards. I don't see the black Explore card. Alright. And they just lined up perfectly. Maybe I'm wrong about how many Explore cards you need to run Wild Growth Walker. It just doesn't seem... I just don't trust 8. I'd want more than that. Deadeye Tracker. Okay. Alright, we're down a game. Still in it, though. Tegorath. Or Tigrath. Easy keep. 2, 3, 4. And a white source. Looks like another control deck. Alright. No turn 2. Oh my god. No turn 2 Thought Eraser. My mind. Syncopate? Is this a Syncopate? There's no way this is a Syncopate. Alright. I'm confused again. This isn't conventional Esper. I'm not really a big fan of Syncopate. It has its moments, and it's good against Nexus of Fate, like specifically the card. But I don't know how I feel about it. So do we explore or do we go for a Vine Mare? It's their turn 3 and that's usually almost always a counterspell. The fact that they have Syncopate leads me to believe they have more counterspells. There was no spot removal spell though. It was very aggressive of me to go for it right there. Should have waited. I don't even know why I did that. I got caught up talking. I should have waited to do that on their end step. Obviously we get more damage in that way, but if they just kill it in response, we're literally just doing nothing and have nothing in play. Okay, let's run this out, see if there is a counterspell. No, if there is, they don't think it's worth it. Let's see if there's a Kaya's Wrath. Teferi would live, Teferi plus. Oh wait, no, what am I talking about? Okay. So now this is an easy Vine Mare. I think it's a very difficult card for them to deal with. I'm going to play more into a second Kaya's Wrath, I think. Well, it's still a 2-turn clock either way. So now it's a matter of do I play around Eldest Reborn. Damn. Nope. So do I kill Teferi, or do I do the 2-turn clock? This helps them dig for Kaya's Wrath, but it gives them an extra turn anyways because they get to, ooh, damn. Alright, let's kill Teferi. I think you just always kill Teferi, right? It can just run away with the game. Let's bait a counter spell. And then cast Vivian Reed. Awesome. This is exactly where we want to be. It means they don't die in 2 swings, but we have Vivian Reed in play. Very annoying card for them to deal with. It's like Teferi minus or... Oh, I was clicking the board. What were the choices? Oh, that was so bad. Oh, God. I can't even see them. Oh, that was so stupid. Well, anyways, as I was saying, Vivian Reed's a pretty good card. Though in this spot, not so much. So are we all in? I think we're all in. Is this lethal? Actually, this is lethal, so I don't have to develop more. And they both have hexproof. That was pretty embarrassing. I just clicked right through my Vivian Reed activation. That is not Kaya's Wrath, and there's no way for them to gain life, I don't think. They could have Revitalize, and then I'd regret not just killing Teferi. They should have passed. Because there's a chance I don't swing all out to them. Especially with the untap on Teferi and they leave up Settle the Wreckage. Although that's very, not very popular. Of a card. Alright, so might take out Unsara's Wings. I don't need the life. They could have Lyra, so actually I'd prefer Binding over Harpooner if that's the case. Obviously these, that thing, take out Baratodon. Can actually leave in the sword. They can't mortify it. And if it does resolve, every single threat has a chance of just getting the sword on him. Oh yeah, Gulta. Gulta seems like overkill, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Doesn't seem very necessary either. So this kills Escanta. Is that worth it? Sure. Better than everything else. This kills Lyra, but so does Binding. And just having things larger than Lyra. I don't trust Walker. Walker would be good for a fast game. It actually plays nicely with Gulta, but I'm taking Gulta out too. I think Walker's just too high rolly, hoping I have a walker and then proceeding explore creatures. Again, I just don't think there's enough explore in the deck for it to be in the main board. Not the kind of knight I want. Alright, 2 4s and a 6? I have plenty of mana. Can we get away with no early pressure? It really is just Carnage Tyrant or bust anyways. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. There's always a chance we draw things. Oh, that was a nice thing to draw. Well, later. Not necessarily right now. No discard again. No turn 3 counterspell. Looks like they're going to have a Teferi on an empty board, which is really unfortunate. Oh no, there's no counterspell. Okay, sweet. Ooh, maybe I should have played Vinemare then. Yep, probably should have played Vinemare because of cast down. So, Teferi on an empty board. Can we beat that? Oh, there's no 4th land? Well, we know there was no counterspell last turn. Okay, there's a counterspell. They kept in negate? Sure. Probably take a Carnage Tyrant. I guess I should have played around negate. I don't think I'd ever do that, though. I really didn't expect it. I think the only thing they have to target is these. They actually take the other one. Alright. Sweet. Boom. Easy. Alright, don't land Eldritch Reborn. Kaya's Wrath is fine because we have a follow-up. No follow-up. I'm definitely not casting 2 of these in the same board. Opponent could still potentially have a... Let's just cast this. Sure. Why not? It plays nicely into a 4-drop next to it. We also do have lethal on... No, we don't. What am I talking about? I can't count. Teferi isn't good enough. If they Teferi minus, they're in a pretty bad spot there. I'm still gonna kill Teferi. Yeah, I'm killing Teferi. Okay. Interesting. Good thing I didn't play this first. I think they wanted to just kill this instead of doing what they just did, but maybe not. They know these cards and they know we're not playing them, so they should assume they're not going to get any more value out of Akaya's Wrath. I'm not playing around Settler Wreckage. They scooped when they could have represented it, so... Angel of Grace. That's a good one. Didn't expect it. Damn. Alright. It sets your life total to 10? What does this even do? 6? Okay. Yikes. This is a very good draw, though. Let's just adapt it right now. And pass. So we have 10 points of damage, so the Angel doesn't save them. Cleansing Nova. That's an interesting one. Okay. The Angel now does save them. Wait a minute, what? They have to play a land or they're dead? That must mean they have a land then. Okay. I was about to say. Because they would take off the activation and just take lethal damage. I can force them to use it and then cast things because they're tapped out. But I'm still going to kill Teferi. I'm just not going to let them have a Teferi. Alright. So it looks like we can still go for Vivian Reed. It depends if I expect more than one negate from our opponent. It's just such a crazy card to expect. Alright, well if you have it, you have it. Okay. Really didn't expect more than one I didn't expect any
Wild
negates.
animals I like.
More Carnage Tyrants.
Not so much.
Let's run out this. Do these go to the bottom? In a random order, okay. They take this. Definitely. Leave up the Angel activation. Nope, Lyra. Okay. Actually, that's strange, because Lyra has to block. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That can't help you now.
Ooh, yeah, they kind of made a mistake there. With the Angel Lyra, because it just... Whoops. Well, actually no, because they would have taken lethal damage if they stuck with the Lyra activation. Let's see what's in this pack. Immolation Shaman. Okay. Yeah, they would have taken lethal anyways. So maybe they just had to represent an absorb, and I do something pre-combat to absorb so they gain enough life to live. But I don't think I would have done that there. They scooped immediately to the minus, so maybe they're just playing to their outs, and I just don't see it. Okay, one land. Nope. Sure. I think a land where L's on top is still good. I like this hand. Another blue-black deck. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see if there's a cast down. Nope. I guess I run out the sword? No, let's run out Barontodon. They're gonna have to answer it, otherwise we answer their search. It's always difficult to find a spot for this. Maybe I should just wait for the sword after I'm done doing everything else every time? I don't know. Vivian Reed is a nice one. Do I need this land? No, I don't need this right now. Let's play Crawl Harpooner. We can safely shock ourselves. Don't think there's a reason not to. Maybe they go binding and they try to binding something, and I'd want to be able to use this before it dies. Also, if I play this tap, they can just kill this, and then this is still in play. Alright, they got me. Well, looks like we have nothing to do but this sword now. Oh, never mind. The only thing that kills this, I think, in their entire deck is Kaya's Wrath. At least main board. From my experience. Okay, let's swing for 5. Fortunately, it's a 4-turn clock, not a 3-turn clock. I'm still going to run out the Branch Walker. I'd rather that get countered over the sword. Yep, still a 3-turn clock. They look a bit mana screwed. This is a solid answer to Teferi as well. This is a really good answer to Teferi. Alright, they're digging for that land. They did not hit it, so now we get to apply an insane amount of pressure with the Vivian Reed. Gonna draw a lot of cards. Don't want Gulta, that's for sure. So now they have to answer both these threats. So Vraska's Contempt on here. And that actually adds a clock to the Vine Mare, so that's a good card to see from them. Or, well, bad for us, but... Still no land. Alright, this turns it into a 2-turn clock. But I think I want a Jade Light Ranger instead, just to dig for lands and play the sword. Land. No, land. Damn. Alright, didn't get there. This also surprises lethal if they just killed this, and I have a Sarah's Wings. Alright, or they could just not have anything, because they seem quite mana screwed. Alright, so we're doing the same thing from last game. Take out Harpooner, bring in Mortal Sun, Carnage Tyrant. Binding? I actually like Binding. Take out Gulta. Take out On Sarah's Wings. We don't need the life. And this is what we did last time. We took out a Vivian Reed, but I think it's better than pretty much everything else in our deck. Vivian Reed is such a pain for them to deal with. Yeah, might have been wrong to take it out that last game. We still won, but I really like Vivian Reed. Zumkaria, thanks for the follow, man. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Beehive. Yeah. Forgot to say that the past 6 weeks. Whoops. Okay, well, we have a wide range of threats and potential early threats with this Llanowar Elves. Okay. We fall apart to a discard... No, we don't, because we're on the... This costs 1 mana. I'm not used to 1 mana cards. I play so much Esper with no duress. I, like, never do anything on turn 1. So we're... Okay, there's just 2 tap lands. Nice. Alright. This is a really good spot to be in. Nice, 2 lands. Don't you love the divination that comes with a 2/1? I do. Let's wing all out. I'd rather them counter this, so I might just go for this instead. Yeah. No counterspell. Alright. Jade Light, yep. Looks like we're gonna do an ordinary beatdown plan. They could still have a Kaya's Wrath here. Black, black, white, white. Yep. Hostage Taker. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Good thing we didn't cast the second Jade Light then, I guess. Let's cast the Jade Light. Hell yeah. No attack. Kinda hope they just cast this, because that means they don't, they're not doing anything else. They are gumming up the board, though. We can still swing with the Jade Light. If they shock themselves, it's quite telling. They didn't play the land we knew about, so they shocked themselves for a blue source specifically, so this is a very obvious counterspell, which makes this a very easy Carnage Tyrant. Really? Huh. Strange block. I would have blocked all in. Maybe they want to gain life off the Kaya's Wrath with the 1 Hostage Taker? Yep, I guess then that makes more sense. No... Okay, please play this tapped. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Looks like we're not going to get a Vivian Reed. They yet again did not play a tap land on purpose. So this is... It's got to be negate. Nope, don't want that. Kinda want that. Let's run that out. Alright. One, two, three, four, five, six. They can, Kaya's Wrath, leave up 3 mana counterspell. Black, black. White, white. Yes, they can. Damn it. Alright, that's pretty bad. I think they have a negate for the second one, which means I am yet again not going to go for it. Swing! This is all resolving really quickly, which is kind of funny. This is a 2-turn clock, so I don't feel obligated to put more on the board, so I'm not going to. It looks like our opponent doesn't have any removal. Looks like a bunch of counter spells. Sure, they can have discard spells, but they have to answer the board. Teferi does help a lot. If they don't plus it, and they minus it, they, well, they do plus it.
I'm not done yet.
I might just ignore Teferi this time. I hate ignoring Teferi, but they're gonna go down to... Oh no, we have lethal, so they need to find something like right now. It looks like they have something castable right now. Could be a cast down, Moment of Craving. I expect it to be cast down though. Let's run this out, see what happens. No absorb for them to stay alive, so it could be Vraska's Contempt. But again, I'm pretty sure there's a cast down in there somewhere. This is difficult. I can't kill Teferi, because if I just swing with one creature towards it, they still live. It still lives from the cast down. Oh look, it was a cast down. Okay, so they go down to 4. I guess I'll develop another threat. I don't really want to. No, I'm not going to. There's already 2 lethal threats. Teferi answers one with the minus, but if they plus, it's not looking good. They actually do plus. So maybe they don't have 2 answers, or they're just digging for a sweeper. Okay. I love these Growth Chamber Guardians. Well, we couldn't kill Teferi, and I'm pretty sure they still have a negate. It's not even lethal, so I don't think they care about this. Looks like they do, though. Okay. Still pretty sure there's a negate in there. Let's find out. Teferi can't... Well, I can't exile this Nullhide, actually.
Hurry.
Okay, there's yet another Kaya's Wrath. And I'm pretty sure they still have a negate. Yep, let's confirm the negate. Let's see if I was right. Oh look, I was right. Alright. Cool. And we're out of stuff. I guess I'll just keep playing, because there's Carnage Tyrants in our deck still. I think.
You know what? I'm not done.
Yeah, there's 3 Carnage Tyrants in the deck. That's a good one, but it's not the best. It can beat a Teferi Ultimate. It can't beat the 4th Kaya's Wrath, but it can beat Teferi. Yep, they go for the ultimate. Do they have card draw to turn off the Carnage Tyrant? I'm not sure what just happened there. Unless they just kept on top extremely quickly. Ooh, alright, let's swing. Now is an issue of, do we play around the 4th Carnage? I'm gonna keep this in hand and risk them not exiling enough lands. Nope, can't exile that. So if they have an answer to this, we have a Fallout Carnage Tyrant. Yes! Yes! We beat it to Teferi Ultimate. That's why you don't scoop. That's why you don't scoop. Because in that spot, I had out still. I see a lot of people right there scoop, where if they just found what they needed, they would still win. Wow. We even drew a Carnage Tyrant. We drew 2 very good running cards there. Extremely powerful hexproof threats, and they had 1 Kaya's Wrath to beat them. And I could even hold one in hand in the face of a Teferi Ultimate and still present lethal. So we drew the... We could have drew them the other way around. It would have been better. So we could play around a counterspell. But we drew them as good as we needed to. Wow. But yeah, a lot of people I see, because I play a lot of Esper, and once they get to the point where they have no cards in hand, and this is a fairy on like 7, obviously your chances of winning just completely plummet, but you still have a chance to win. Okay, well, this hand's good. It's got a white source and the card that's white, and a Growth Chamber Guardian. So let's see what we're up against here. Mono blue? I kind of hope it's mono blue. I want to stick it to this deck. It's looking like mono blue. Could still be a blue-red deck. Oh, damn. Alright, things just went right out the window. It looks like it's, Simic Nexus. I don't think I can beat this. I have Binding, and that's it? Binding and Race? That's actually all I got. Let's just run this out, see what happens. Not a damn thing. Alright, sweet. They didn't read it yet. I see no highlight on the card. Fire it up. We're doing it. We're going all in. I don't care. Blink of an eye or not. Swinging. Boom. Alright, so now they need to not kill us really, really quickly, which is, a shot in the dark. We have a 2-turn clock. Still a 2-turn clock. Ooh, can we kill them? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're dead. I think they're dead. No way. Because we can adapt. Deckmaster? I think I do use Deckmaster. It's just not running right now. Because no one ever looked at it. But yeah, I can fire it back up. Yeah. So wait, hold on, just check. So this goes up to 6, so we get another knight. Oh my god, we just killed them. Yes! Yes! Alright. Boom. Mono green knights. So now we have to do that again. Bindings and enchantment hate, that's about it. On Sarah's Wings, our life total doesn't really matter. Yep, can't take out any of those. What's the worst card? Probably Vinemare. Hexproof doesn't matter. Gulta seems decent. They're not sweeping the board, they're just kind of bouncing some things, and I don't really care about Carnage Tyrant or Krasis. I might take out the Vinemares just for cheaper threats, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. I have to bring in another card. Do I like Immortal Sun? Not really. Sure. Just make my deck cost less. Whoops. But yeah, I'll turn it on probably starting tomorrow if people look at it. I was also having an issue where the game was starting to lag with it running. I have a pretty nice computer, so I don't... My CPU's poop, but the graphics card's nice, but again, I think it's a CPU issue. Okay, well, we have the same Wombo combo, and it worked last time, but our opponent has learned their lesson that we didn't actually adapt this, so it could also get larger through the sword. Which might have been where they got confused. Incubation Druid. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I'm still going to run out the sword. Still doing it. I think going wide is good here, and this helps us go wide really quick. Okay, well that doesn't untap the Druid. We can also next turn... Oh, they have something here? Damn. Let's hope it's not a blink of an eye. Please don't be a blink of an eye. Sweet. I am just all in here. I'm just gonna go as aggressive as possible. Also, the deck tracker doesn't work. I don't know what the hell happened. The MG... This thing doesn't work. It's like, you need a token. I put the token in, and it loses its mind. So, I don't know how to fix that. Okay. They still only have 6 mana. They can't do anything to bust it, but we're not killing them. Let's see, they have anything they want to cast? If they don't, that's good. Even a Chemister's Insight here or something. Well, looks like they found something they like. It can't be Nexus. That makes sense, actually, yeah. Alright, play land. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if I want to swing with this, and if it matters, that point of damage. Well, I'm casting Vivian Reed, no matter what happens. So, yeah, I don't need this.
Beasts of field.
And if we have another turn, I can blow up the other one. I need them to not draw land. That is not a land. Alright, this is looking good. They can still Nexus of Fate, though. Gotta be careful. If they swing with this Incubation Druid, then we're in a really good spot. Don't think they will. It kinda needs to block, actually. Looks like they have something they want to cast. Precog? Damn, that's not good. Please don't draw land. No land. They could still have more Nexus, though. Just like cycling the Nexus to do something else. Opponent. Well, let's hope they don't go off by the time they have 4th mana. That would suck. We know this is the top deck, so they... Ooze, really? Okay. So they have 2 3/3s. We can blow up this Reclamation, though. Looks like they want to cast something right now. I'll just make another Ooze? Yeah. Sure. So we can blow up this other Reclamation, but then we're just losing to the Ooze. What's going on? What? Okay, that was weird.
Balance comes.
Guess I'll take Growth Chamber Guardian. So, I think there's a counter spell, otherwise them not activating the Ooze there seems a little weird. Can I do this and Baratodon? I can. Alright, so let's run this out. See what happens. It resolved immediately. Let's run this out, see what happens. It resolved. So let's swing. We're not presenting lethal, though. We're in a bit of a pickle. We are shaving a lot of their mana when we blow this thing up. And Vivian Reed is still fairly safe. They can tax our mana by killing the Lanner Elves with the token, but I think they're just going to block 2 tokens here. Keep both their oozes alive. They take 5, go down to 2, and we're still in problem territory. Play this tapped, pass the turn. They just didn't do anything with their mana? They could have activated this, right? Oh, they need trip. No, they could have. They could have done that. Triple green, but they could still have done that. Hey, Neo. Wait. No epit. No pit. No epitaphs. Did it. What up? Have it fight another creature? What? Okay. Let's blow this up, I guess. I mean, if they blink of an eye, they're... Okay. They can't recast it. What is this? That is a weird one. They're also not totally dead, I doubt. They probably have some amount of root snares and stuff.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Alright, so let's run out. Actually, let's fire up this on here. Go to attacks. I can knock them down to 1 if I swing all out. No, let's just swing with this. Alright, Jade Light probably? Yeah. Nullhide. That's not bad. It keeps up with the ooze for now. They have a... I'm pretty sure they have a root snare though. I think. And we can blow up the Reclamation with the Vivian Reed if they don't just completely wombo combo us. We have to chump the ooze too. Well, they might not swing with the ooze. Yeah, I don't think they can afford to do that. They keep pausing on this trigger. It's like they're thinking about activating it instead of like root snaring or something. I'm not sure. I obviously have to blow this up.
No one said restoration was
Let's run out a Nullhide. Probably Growth Chamber Guardian, right? I don't think equipping the sword on anything is worth it. No, let's actually just put the sword here. It forces a token to block. Oh, no it doesn't. It's only a 4/2. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid of me. That's my bad. For some reason I thought this was going to turn into a 5/2. Yeah, that was just dumb. I'm going to get soloed by a stupid ooze. I can't close this game out now. I don't have any on Sarah's wings. I can't fly over this. Well, now that I know about this, I'm definitely going to bring it in for the next game. I could attempt to just ultimate Vivian Reed. Gulta's decent, I guess. It still just dies to the board, though. Neither of these really do anything if I put them in play. Let's just run them both out, because that means they like have to ooze. They have to keep activating ooze, although they can do it like once every turn. Do I swing with the 6/6? It only trades for 1 ooze, but it trades for a large ooze. I'll definitely just keep chipping away at oozes. They can make 2 oozes a turn. They declined to make an ooze there. I'm pretty sure there's a damn root snare in there. Oh man, these would have been great. Now they're at the bottom. Rip. I guess I'll take the enchantment removal. Gear up Gulta. I could have swung all out. That doesn't mean they force out the root snare because they can't profitably block everything. Probably should have done that. That means they have to cast root snare or they die. This resets a bunch of oozes though. I wonder if they're thinking about trying to root snare? Nope, they just... Okay, well, we're killing all the oozes. That 1/4 can live. If I swung all out, they would have to cast Root Snare, so I definitely should have done that. That does mean the Crackback damn near kills us, though, actually. So maybe I couldn't do that. Oh, the stupid Biogenic Ooze. There's 2 bindings on the bottom now. Now we're just kind of hoping for a Vivian Reed ultimate. Maybe I should have kept going for it. No, I needed to kill the Reclamation. Okay, that doesn't necessarily kill you. This doesn't have a death touch or anything, right? Such a weird creature. Okay. Let's shuffle in the bindings, I guess. This does tap off of the Rotodon, though. I think it's worth it.
Meet my newest friend.
Binding, please? No. Helps me find binding, so I guess I'll keep it. Although I might not even keep it on top because of this second Growth Chamber Guardian anyways. Do I gear anything up and swing with it? They have an 8/8 ooze. I can't swing past it, and I can't go wide. Yep, so there's no reason to even try. Alright, let's pass. I think I'm gonna lose. I can't beat this ooze. It even lets them just hang out behind even more root snares, too. It doesn't seem like they're doing much, though. But eventually, I think they're gonna make more threats than we can handle. I'm gonna draw this Jade Light. Helps us find binding, which is our only chance. Or at least it's a start.
Balance.
Oh, come on. Okay, well, that's going to the bottom. Let's take another Explore creature. We are gaining a fair amount of life. Oh, shoot, I should have adapted first. Is it too late? Yeah, it's too late. Right. Should have got the other Chamber Guardian. Shuffled in that thing we just put to the bottom. Yeah, I did that backwards. Okay, well, can we beat the ever-growing wall? Opponent seems to just be drawing lands. They can make 3 oozes a turn now, though. Yep. This card is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this. Oh boy. They decline to do it again. Curious.
The wilds are my shield.
Well, 3 lands to the bottom. That's a pretty good thing, I guess. We're going to lose to the oozes, though, once they math out the, what it takes to kill us. If I swing all out, they have more than enough blockers, and then they can just root snare and then just kill us on the crackback. There's 4 bindings in here. Decline. I don't want to shuffle those 3 lands back in. There's only 2 reclamations left. But if they start chaining Nexus with the oozes, we're pretty much just dead. I have to blow that up. If we ultimate to Vivian Reed, we do get a serious board, but I still think the oozes are big enough. Binding. Damn it. Nope. Sword is little too late. Okay, well. Eventually they're going to be able to swing, and I think it might be this turn or the next. I almost brought an ooze in on this deck myself. I took it out. If I had on Sarah's wings, we could just fly over this nonsense. That'd be funny. So we need to hold out for 2 turns. We would have had a Vivian Reed ultimate by now if we didn't minus it, but the problem is they would have a reclamation in play, and there would just be more oozes to deal with, and I don't think I could have done that. If they swing, I'm pretty sure they know they have lethal. Alright, looks like they know they don't. I'm going to trust their judgment on counting. It's very likely we put a binding to the bottom. There's so many cards. Yep, there it goes. We're also gaining a fair amount of life from this walker. There could also be blink of an eye for this Vivian Reed. There it is. Alright. Could still be some sort of negate or something, a counterspell. We haven't really played any counter-worthy cards yet, so that wouldn't surprise me. Let's hope that one accidental swing way long ago doesn't end up killing us. Oh, they're finally going to crack that memorial, huh? Oh no, they can't. They're 1 min off. Yeah, 1 min off. Man. I mean, we're not flooding, but this is bad. This is the turn they have to swing all out because we get the Vivian Reed ultimate if they don't have a blink of an eye. They have to swing right now, but they got to be careful. I don't think they want to waste a root snare. They could just assume they're going to win in the long run anyways and just not swing. You gotta swing with way more than that if you want to kill her. Okay, sure. I don't think they're gonna swing with... What? Okay, can I protect Vivian Reed? I don't think I can keep her alive, so I'm definitely gonna kill this ooze. I did not expect them to swing with that. It's not even that resource heavy to try to kill it. Wow, jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't even have enough creatures to keep her alive unless I block all the heavy stuff and let this ooze. Yeah, I don't have enough stuff to. All right, I'm gonna try to kill this damn thing. I guess we'll play around one blink of an eye. Because I'm pretty sure one of their cards is Root Snare. That you would never just swing all out like this if you didn't have it. Block like that. So it's lethal either way. And then just take the free blocks as they come to us. Like that. There. This can go there. I guess I'll kill their mana source. Their big mana source, which is this thing. Okay. Oh, we can kill these too? The scheme is insane. Guess I'll guarantee the kill here, the trade? Okay. Vivian Reed was not going to be able to survive. And I will definitely kill their smaller things and the ooze that I'd rather not deal with. And we played around Blink of an Eye. They still can draw 2 cards off the Memorial and still do crazy stuff. It's like a dance. They also still have these massive oozes we have to deal with.
Not dead.
They're not just out of the picture. Okay. They did just completely answer the binding though. The binding is irrelevant the moment we found it, which is unfortunate, but we have a follow-up Vivian Reed. This is only game 2. If they win this, we gotta do this again.
Meet my newest friend.
And I'm gonna run out of cards way before they are. I could binding and ooze, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's just pass. They could still just win. I've seen, what, 26 cards? We have no answers to the last reclamation. I guess we do. Did I miss a chance to... I did miss a chance to get a Root Snare out of their hand, didn't I? I could have just swung with like a 3-2 or something. Whoops. Let's hope that doesn't come to cost us. Well, they're not going to swing. Not going to do anything. Second binding? Not really doing much here. Could start binding like the large ones, I guess. Another Gulta's pretty decent. Fire this up. So now I might next turn start binding. Let's see, do I just... I'm going to cast one. I'm going to cast one. They already know about it, so it's not as good. Let's kill the giant ooze. Oh, damn it. I have to do two. Okay. Let's see if there's a negate. No? Oh, let's see if I can... Right. Get rid of this thing. Just make their stuff smaller. Replace our threat. Their threat with the giant Gulta. We have 19 cards left. We seriously might still lose this. I mean, I think it's still up in the air, going both ways. Whoa, Druid of the Cowl. Did not expect that card. Interesting. Might just, there's another Baratodon, that's really good. Alright, so here we could just get rid of another ooze. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have more than enough blockers, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, so they have one turn left. I think it's so likely they're going to start going crazy, though. They just haven't done it yet. But I think they're about to go ballistic on this very turn. They have to do something right now. Kind of. I mean, the Vivian Reed Ultimate isn't just game over. They still have root snares. I just don't lose creatures anymore. But it's not really the end of the world for us. Or for them. I might not even go for the Vivian Reed Ultimate. I might just keep looking for creatures. Could be stockpiling Nexus of Fates? No? Okay, well that doesn't kill us. And they're completely tapped out now? Unless they found Blink of an Eye. Ooh, damn. They deliberately left up 2 mana to do so. Might just be 2 mana for a Root Snare, though. Might not just be for the crisis there. Oh, getting steam bloops. Alright. Never mind. I didn't think this was going to happen. I was being pessimistic. I'm definitely snapping this off. They can't block enough to stay alive, so they have to cast a Root Snare. Also, we can just mindlessly swing every turn because it doesn't matter. And I'm going to Binding this Krasis because they can use that Krasis to kill us. With chaining Nexus of Fates. I kind of regret using the first binding on the Giant Ooze, but we didn't have Gulta at the time. Alright, so I imagine there's plenty of ways for them to still win with like Nexus spamming. They just need to find, I don't know, another Ooze, I guess. It can't be Krasis. It has to be Ooze. It can't be Carnage Tyrant. Actually, no, it can be Ooze. It can be Ooze. Because they can just keep making tokens and then eventually be wide enough to kill us. I've only seen one Blink of an Eye. So there's definitely more of those. Kind of a lame way to end this game is just kind of Nexus looping. This game has been crazy. Yep. Click, 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 click. Could just float my mana, it's not doing anything. So I don't have to keep auto-yielding. It's just going to get more and more likely, if not completely impossible, they don't find Nexus every turn. In this, I mean, even if they pass, we don't have lethal. They have 3 more Root Snares. I'm going to float all but one, so I leave up the Thrashing Baratodon. Actually, that means I can't even auto-healed because I have to leave up that damn thing. Yep. Okay, didn't expect to get another turn. But again, there's just a bunch of Root Snares. Yep. So they do have another Krasis. And they're going to use that Krasis to kill us. Shoot, they can even make a tiny, like a little baby Krasis, like a 1/1, and kill us over 40 turns. Oh, well, no, it has to be larger than that, actually. Should have moved the sword to my harpooner so I could block a big Krasis, if that's what they ended up trying to go for here. Yep, should have moved the sword. It's such a small thing, but it would have helped, I'd imagine. Okay, well, they had one of those too, so it didn't matter anyways. They didn't need to blink of an eye. Okay. Yep, looks like we're gonna lose to this. I'm actually surprised they haven't Nexus spammed yet. Well, I have to kill that. That's the fourth one. $17 cards. Okay. This game is unbelievable. Scry on top. Well, that's probably another Nexus or a Krasis or something. I guess I should have scooped earlier. It was a cool game though, but we just keep drawing and going. Our opponent's gonna win first. Oh, well, inevitably, because they can't deck out, and we can. And they can just go infinite eventually. I'm pretty sure there's another Krasis somewhere though, because they just blink of an eye to binding on one. Unless they thought they could get that exact Krasis back, thinking it'd come back as like a 6/6 or whatever. Might edit a big chunk of this game out. Well, they stopped. I mean, they need a way to... Okay. Yep. They left up 4 mana this time. So, Blink of an Air, double Root Snare or something. Oh, there's 5 mana. Are we getting another turn? I think we are getting another turn. Doesn't stop us from dying to Root Snare, but... Alright, that was also huge. I think I'm going to swing first. They're probably going to Root Snare anyways, so it doesn't really matter. We can't counter Root Snare. It just taps them slightly lower when I go to kill this Krasis. Alright, let's try to binding it. So they can't cast yet another one. Oh wait, I'm binding that. I'm stupid. I was binding that. Yeah, bind the ooze. I forgot. It could still be another blink of an eye. Yep. Can't do anything about that though. We can kill the crisis though. Now we're going to move the sword to a harpooner, so they have to make a massive crisis to defend against all this reach power. But again, now we're just not doing anything. I can at least float mana, so I don't have to sit here for 1,000 years. They might be able to go infinite, though, at this point. There's only 9 cards left. Oh, man. Well, at least we're up a game. It's such a bad matchup in this, just goes to show that. Although the ooze just kind of snapped this game right in half. There was a turn where I could have forced out an earlier route. No, because I could have died to the crackback. Yeah, so I could have never actually changed that. Don't know what my opponent's counting. Like, they just should... If they can't ultimate... They can't just go off yet. They still have another... Okay. Another root snare. They had another Hydroid Crisis. Okay, so they guarantee go infinite next turn because they have enough. We can kill that with Reach, though. But we can't beat the 4th root snare, and we lose. So all that for nothing. We can easily block that, oh no we can't. That crisis is actually large enough to beat the harpooners. Damn. But again, it didn't actually matter. They have just 4 things in their thing. Wow. That's ridiculous. Maybe we could have forced out the root snare earlier? I don't think so. Don't think we could have. Can't counter it or anything. And I think that's game, right? They just go infinite with their Nexus of Fates and hit us to death with this harpooner that we can't kill. Okay. That doesn't matter that much. It's just the crisis, really. I'm trying to think if there's a way out of this. They have guarantee infinite. I'm trying to... They can make... Yeah, no, we're dead. We're dead. Okay. Because we can't make enough... Like the ooze... But they have 2 threats that kill us over the course of forever. That was an insanely long game, and I wish I had on Sarah's wing so I could fly over the ooze. Well, we have it now. Guess I can take out Gulta. This walker. It gained us plenty of life, but it didn't do anything. Take out this... No, the Sigil Sword was decent, actually. I'm trying to remember. What's not good here? Maybe I can take out 1 wings. Maybe I don't need them all. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, well, we have to somehow do this again. Oh my god, that game was like... I don't even know, 40 minutes long or something? Good god. Alright, fast opener, but there's no way to fly over their stuff. It sucked just to lose after all that. We have a Yep, got a fairly decent opener. Skip the Branch Walker, go into Jade Light, look for a land into Nullhide, and then hopefully another land into Vivian Reed. Ruh-roh. Opponent looks like they're either really thinking about their hand or went AFK. They sideboarded it like instantly, so. And I doubt they want to go just leave their computer for the third game after that crazy nonsense. Oh, they decided to keep. Maybe it's a very loose hand or something? I don't know. Found the first land we need, so we just need another land? They have an opt. Definitely keeping that. Kills enchantments, and that's obviously a huge threat. Opt on top, that's not a good sign. Let's see if we can just kill them before they do anything, please. We got 3 turn clock. Oh no, 2 turn clock? 6. Yeah, 2 turn clock. Okay, swing. Windmill another Ferox. So now they're in a position where they absolutely have to, oh, maybe I wanted to do Baratsadon. No, if they had a blink of an eye, that would have been a problem. So Reclamation into Root Snare? Yep, go figure. They can't counter this because they won't have mana to stop the Root Snare. So we can still kill this. Alright. Root Snares, and that's all they can do. Put a stop there, see what they do. Oh boy. Another Reclamation? Ugh, lame. I'm pretty sure they're still alive. I mean, they need another Root Snare, but kind of under the impression they have it. But that does mean we can maybe kill this other thing. They need Root Snare into Counterspell. I don't think they have any Counterspells. Oh no, I can't stop that. I can't cast the Vivian Reed because of the double Nullhide. Go away, Nullhide. I don't want the 4th one, damn it. Okay, well, here we are again. Oh boy. Double Root Snare, double Reclamation. Okay. They can't adapt this, so this looks like a Nexus. Oh, come on. Not like this. Okay, they floated a blue for no reason. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh. Oh, talk about a final boss. Good god. They just fizzled out. Double Root Snare, double Reclamation in the opener. I don't even know why it took them so long to think about it. Well, maybe it was an opt and they just got lucky off the top. I don't really know. Oh my god, we won the game. Thank you. Easy, easy. It was easy. Okay. Alright, well, we went all the we went all the way. The final boss was insane. They just ran out of root snares. It really just boiled down to root snare, and they just always had it and could hide behind the ooze for that one game. Mono Green Knights went all the way. No Steel Leaf champion required. Well, this video is getting really long, so thanks for watching. If you made it this far, good lord, thank you so much for making it that far. Like and subscribe, helps me out a ton, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. God, man.